as I was.
Have there been any moments during this whole stretch where you had any concerns about the way things were going? Has it been all kind of moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I try to get 1% better every single day, go 1-0, and like I said, just control what I can control. Those decisions are out of my hands.
Right.
At the end of the day, I've learned that in this business, and try to live in the moment. And I think I did a good job of that. I've learned a lot from what I've been through, and I think I handled it well, I guess. And I'm very thankful and grateful that Coach B is believing in me. And like I said, I'm gonna do my best to fill that role.
Do you feel like you showed the staff during this competition to make yourself the guy?
Yeah, I hope so. I did my best every single day. They got my best, and obviously I grew a lot every single day, whether that's being more comfortable in the system or being around my teammates. I go out there, give them my all, and hopefully they saw that in me. That's not in my control, like I said. So, I try to show them my best self every single day, and I think I have. I mean, I've done everything I can do, I guess.
Before games, are you nervous? Are you calm? Tell me what are you like game day?
Yeah, I think it's just, I don't know. There's nerves, obviously, but I think the nerves are just more excited to get out there. You train so hard throughout the winter, spring, summer, fall for 12 Saturdays. So, it's really a big deal. You get a very limited amount of opportunities. Nothing's really promised, so naturally you get a little nervous, but I think it's more just excitement to go, do what you've been training to do.
A couple of live scrimmages. What do you think you did well in those, and what are some things you've identified that maybe you need to fix before game one?
Yeah, there's so many things that that really just fluctuate. From just being in my position, whether that's a mechanical thing I really need to sharpen up to make sure I'm making a throw correctly with my guys. But I've tried to put my best foot forward every single scrimmage, every single practice I've been out there, and I think I've gotten a lot better each day, and whether that's within the offense or being a leader of this team, and whether it's with my legs, I think I've attempted to do whatever's asked of me, and try to execute as best to my ability.
How would you describe this offense and kind of how you fit? Is it dynamic? Is it multiple? How does your skill set fit?
Yeah, I mean, I think Coach Illini does an incredible job with the whole offense being a leader for us. He's had an incredible history where he's been at, putting up a lot of numbers, being really versatile and dynamic, and that's the goal here. To be very versatile, explosive, dynamic with all of our playmakers. We have a lot of great players, whether that's our backs, our wideouts, and our tight ends, and a lot of explosive ability. And as we all know, it starts up front. And I think we have an incredible group of leaders who have some experience, and it can really lead us. So hopefully I can just, like I said, be a point guard for this offense, facilitate, get the ball in our playmakers' hands, and let them do a lot of the work and make me look good.
Classes started yesterday. You have a couple classes, none. What's your schedule like?
Yeah, well, I mean, I got a few classes, I guess. I try to be excellent whatever I do, so you may see me walking in classes or whatever. I guess I'm just a normal student outside of here, but yeah, I have a few classes. But I guess I don't know.
We've heard a few stories from other guys that they've just kind of been instantly drawn to you since the moment you got here in January. Can you pinpoint what about you has always kind of been that way? Where we heard stories with Ole Miss where guys were brought into you even when you weren't the guy.
Yeah, luckily, I had two parents who raised me incredibly well, and kind of built my foundation, through Christ and the gospel, and I think every single day I just try to connect to each guy individually, and I think that helps on the field, but just really just helps me fulfill my purpose here on this earth. And I'm thankful that, like I said, I have a great foundation with what my parents have guided me towards, and that's the love of God, and I try to show that to my teammates every single day. And it's hard, it's a challenge. It gets really monotonous, just through camp and whatever it may be. I try to put my best foot forward, and I love my teammates. I'm so thankful for them, and I love this game, and I'm so thankful God has blessed me with those gifts to play at this level.
Coach B called you in the office, obviously, at this time of training camp. Did you think, okay, this is it? Or did you go in there kind of maybe wondering what it was? How was the emotions, I guess, going in there?
Yeah, I mean, naturally, you kind of, wonder when that decision and that's going to come. So, those thoughts obviously occur, but with Coach B, you never know what it could be about. It could be about X's and O's. It could be about off the field things, or it could be about school, whatever it may be. So I just, kind of went in there with an open mind, clear head, and obviously those thoughts were flowing, but at the end of the day, I just wanted to control what I can control, and obviously was really excited about it.
We've obviously talked to you a lot about your path to this point, Luke. How did you process that night, all the emotions that were finally getting that nod after being close a few times?
Yeah, a lot of times passed for this moment to come, and I'm thankful God is putting me in this position. I really think He's put me here for a reason, obviously, and it's gone the opposite way a time or two in the past, and I've learned from those moments, and those were hard times, adverse times. They hurt a lot, but like I said, I've used it. It made me grow stronger to make myself better, and I'm thankfully I have those years under my belt, and can move forward and try to be the best player I can be here.
Is there any one thing you draw from those moments that now that you've got it, you can kind of look back on and use?
Yeah, I've said it a few times, but at the end of the day, I try to control what I can control. It can be very difficult and mentally to try to wonder and try to control the decisions of others. It's obviously impossible. So every single day during camp and summer, spring, winter, I just try to do whatever I thought was necessary every single day to be at my best. And I think I did that. I did everything I could, and I hope they saw that in me. And like I said, I just want to be the best player I can be here.
More than your parents, who will be the first game?
Of my family, so my mom and dad, obviously. I think my two brothers will be up. My girlfriend will be up. Maybe two buddies who are probably some of my biggest fans, and I have a great support system, and I'm so thankful for them. And like I said before, they're probably more excited than I am for this upcoming season and that first game, and I just want to make them proud.
The relationship between quarterback and quarterback coach is pretty unique usually. How would you describe the kind of the bond you have with Coach Lenny?
Yeah, it's very close, obviously. I spend the most time with him out of all the coaches, and we bounce a lot of ideas off each other. He feeds me knowledge every single day, and like I said, he's been very successful where he's been at, so I just want to cling on to him as much as possible. And we have a really, really great relationship. I love spending time with him, whether it's in this building or he invites the whole group over to his house or whatever it may be. Growing that relationship has been a lot of fun. He's a great guy, very, very, very funny and super intelligent. So I'm very thankful for him that he put his belief in me. And like I said, I want to make him proud as well.
Wide receiver core, all three starters return. How much of a benefit is that to you as a starting quarterback?
Yeah, I think saying that's a benefit is an understatement. Those guys make me look very good every single day. Starting with Isaiah, has a lot of production in this league, and is a very, very special talent. Really does everything well, and I think we'll have a great season because he works so hard. And Isaiah and Casey are two guys that have really, really special ability of explosiveness and great hands, whatever it may be. They do a good job, and they do a great job. And no matter what, I can trust on those guys, whatever the situation is. I can count on all three of those guys, and even the guys after them. Some of the younger guys have done an exceptional job, and I've been super lucky to fall in that situation.
Luke, you've been in Donovan Leary's position, obviously. Is there any experience you feel like you can pass on to him that might be helpful?
Yeah, it's obviously a tough situation because I've lived it, and it's very hard to navigate, especially trying to help somebody else because it's really a spiritual mental battle at the end of the day, and you use those scars, whatever it may be, to make yourself better. And I don't know how he's handling it, but he's been such a light in our quarterback room and on the field, and he's got a great spirit about him. He's an incredible player too, and he's going to do a lot of great things in his future and for this team, I think, as well. And he's handled it like a champ, I guess. I try to help him and just be a good friend for him, and he's been so good to me too. And it really made my transition easier. And I think the first day I got here, he was the first one who shook my hand, and that really went a long way. So I love Donovan. He's been amazing to me, and he has a really bright future.
Anything stand out about how your teammates responded when Coach, I'm guessing, he announced it in a meeting? I can't imagine they found out any other way.
Yeah, they were excited. Obviously, just natural emotions. You know what I mean? They were excited. Yeah, it was probably tough for them too, just to wonder what that was going to look like. So a lot of speculation probably in their heads too. But I think it's good to kind of. I think it was good for them to kind of, put that to rest and really move forward and have that assurance of what it's going to look like. And they were really excited, I guess, and it means a lot for me to see them to be excited.
Luke, do you have any game day routines or superstitions you got to pay attention to, follow, or anything?
Yeah, I try to not be superstitious, but
Okay.
I think I'm superstitious about the little things, like every single day before practice, I do the same warm-up routine, and
Okay.
if I open a drawer, get something and don't close it all the way, it'll mess with my head. So I make sure every drawer is closed, every cabinet's, but just the little things that are just so
Sure.
silly, but nothing crazy.
Anything you wear every game, like without fail, or no?
Not really.
No.
I try to focus on what execution and
Sure.
the game plan, and I think if you're worried about all those other things, that you're worried about the wrong stuff. But I know others are that way, but I'm superstitious about little things that are really silly.